easy go.
This spot right here isn't really that good, but it is a spot. Usually snipers go from that window, so if you're not very good with your assault rifle, I really wouldn't recommend trying peek this, or you're just gonna die. But it would be right here. And then you could also move to the left and watch this angle right here. A really good angle is, you just gotta watch out for the nade spots, but this is a really good angle if you're playing really defensive, since they can't see you. You just back up right here, and then look at this window, and then from time to time look to your left, and then back right. You don't have to look at the left that much, but make sure you focus on the right side. And if they pass through this window, you just gotta shoot them. Aim up a little bit high. This is the head part right here. So about right here is like the head area. Don't aim low because this is the body. This is head. A really good spot right here is if they're coming from mid to 4. It'd be from right here. Just do a little peek. It's really hard to spot someone's head from here. Usually they won't see you, or it's hard for them to hit you. And you make sure you aim head level, and you can shoot through. Like, even though your gun's like at the wall, you can still shoot through. Just make sure you don't do what I did and use a grenade launcher, because it bounces back to you. I did that once and it killed me. Yeah, right there. And you can also watch this area right here. Usually it should be 2 mid. I mean 2 B, 1 from base watching mid, and so he can rotate from either B or A, and you have 2 people A. And then I wouldn't hold this angle right here unless you're like, you know how to outgun people and aim for the head, because you either get sniped or outgunned. Instead, I would hold this angle right here, about right here. Yeah, hold this angle right here instead, and then just peek left and right. Do little peeks, and always keep your crosshair and head level. Just go left and right, and then the other person should be actually inside the base, and you can actually, this good spot right here, because what most people do is they'll come from offense and then they'll peek and run through, and like for them to have a fast reaction time to just flick up like that, it would take them more time than for you that's already looking down to shoot them. So you'd win that gunfight unless you just don't know how to aim. You can also, right here, also a good area, head level. Don't ever go behind here. This is probably the worst spot. First of all, they can shoot through it, or they can throw a nade and you're dead. Alright, not to hold mid angle would be right here. It's pretty easy. Or you can back it up a little bit more if you know how to aim pretty well. Just back it up here at the base, so you can rotate whenever you need to. Now if you want to push out from here, watch the top like with your left eye, I guess, or like just have it in your vision, and then you move forward. And once you get to this area, you don't have to look at it no more, and then keep your crosshair head level, and then you peek right here. So if anyone's camping at the stairs, they can't see you, and then you can scroll this whole area. Just make sure you move your crosshair left sometimes, and then expect someone to be here sometimes if you're playing against like not new players, and they'll camp this stair area. And then if you want to see if someone's up there, just do a jump to do a check. If you're pushing this out, this one's pretty simplified. It's right here. If you push out too far, the chance of you dying is pretty high. Like, sometimes there'll be other people trying to contest that, so if you're good, just pre-fire I'm not good though, so. If you're gonna push this area out, I wouldn't let them have vision. So you would push out from here, keep your crosshair on there, move at the edge, and then right here, you don't have to, but just for anyone camping right here or sniping from right here, I really recommend jumping. So if any sniper tries to get you, you can't. And then just turn right. So you just... And when you're pushing from this angle, just watch here and here. Most people won't go up here. And then just slowly watch all areas. Go in, don't make no noise. Check the back. If all of the enemy teams up, or a good amount of them, and you have less if you have less players, I really wouldn't recommend going mid. Like from mid to mid, I just go from either here. Don't go across to A. Just go to B. And then when you're peeking this, make sure your crosshair is up, not right here, because then it would take too much time for you to... Yeah, so have your crosshair always ready to where an enemy's gonna be at. Make sure you check your corners. Like this is a good way to check corners right here, because someone from right here, if they're camping right here, can't see you, but you can check if they're camping right here, and then you do the same thing there, and then watch the peaks from right here and right here or right here, and then make sure to watch your back from right here. So you go from here, watch the back, rotate right here, and then careful for door campers. Alright, so this is if you're attacking B side. You go from here, watch window first, move to here, and then right here. And you keep hugging the wall. What I usually like to do though, this can guarantee you a kill or two, because a lot of people like to go to forward or mid for some reason, I don't know why. But you run up here, just run straight forward, you have time, and then peek right here, and then just scroll down here, because if they make it there, so just like that. But they'll come from this door and they'll run to that way. So you have vision here and there. Don't stay here for too long, because obviously there might be a guy right here. Like, if the guy's not pushing up, or even if he is pushing up, you have the advantage, because all you have to do is keep your crosshair head level, and the moment you see him, dead. I don't know why, but I always win fights when it comes to situations like that. And then from here, hug the wall, look left, back up, look right. Make sure to keep your eye on the window too. And then right here, you're still covered from this left side. And then you check here. First you check here, and then you check here. Move up, you check here, then here. And then you move forward again. Check base, no one at base. And then you check inside, and then you go in. If you're coming from the sniper spot or right here, you go right here. Check this. Make sure you check this stair too, because sometimes people stay there for some reason. Hug the wall. And then when you're rotating, right here, window. And then from right here, don't move forward. Instead, you want to go inside from right here. Oh, for snipers real quick. Usually you'll win this. If anyone peeks, just have it right here. If you're not very good at sniping, or if you have slow reaction time, you aim here. If you have fast reaction time, you can aim closer to the thing. But I really recommend just aiming here. If you're still here by mid-game, I really wouldn't recommend you hiding from right here. Instead, you should go inside from this wall. from inside here. Yeah, okay. So you just jump on top of this. And then when you duck, you're pretty much covered. Except I think they can see the tip of your head. Let me see. Even if they could see the tip of your head, which I don't think they can. Yeah. Okay, they can't see the tip of your head, but it's very, like, barely visible. Like, from right here, you can't really see it, right? Like, no one's actually gonna see that. Alright, so you camp here. You can watch mid, peek up, down. Make sure you watch this area too if they're coming from right here. But usually they'll just come from mid. Don't stay here for too long. Alright, from right here, you'd watch this area right here. Hold this angle. Back up a little so they don't see your gun. And you can hold this, anyone from coming from 4. And you just, if you want to peek mid, make sure you do it slowly.